place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
Let's get ready to rumble! Welcome back, everybody. This is the Hockey Coach Guru, Coach FRENCHY, directly for the beautiful Sunshine State in Florida. It's July 29, Friday, 2022. This is the last day of the July for the morning skate show. We're going to go rock and roll this show for the next 60 minutes. We are back tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Tonight is going to be a great subject. It's all about the best fighter in NHL for each team. So we're going to go through the 32 best fighter for each team tonight. And that's going to be the subject of the... Oh, no! I apologize. Tonight is all about the prediction of the year. Upcoming season, the first time of the... I have too many IDs right now. I'm floating all the way, and I'm sure he's laughing right now because I promised him I'm going to make tonight the prediction NHL 2022-2023. So tonight we're going to know who is the winner of the Calder Trophy, the Norris Trophy, the Hart Trophy, the President Trophy, the winner of the Stanley Cup, the running up. And we're going to go through this tonight prediction at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on the Power Play Show. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, please, don't forget, please, to click on the likes, smash this, and then if you are on any other social media, guys, you can take the link of this and sharing this anywhere on your social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, everywhere you are. You can sharing this with people. Tell them what we are on the race right now to get the 6,000 subscriber and see what's happening. So, and today, before that, I need to let you know what's happening at 11 o'clock today. What you do at 11 o'clock, coach? Of course, I'm doing my episode at Montreal Canadian. And today, I'm talking about we have an insurance policy. His name is Christian DUARTE. He is the guy we cannot trade. And reverse, we talk, of course, the rookie cam date for the Montreal Canadian and Buffalo in September. And I'm talking about it's possible, or I would suggest to Mr. Can use to trade Josh Anderson. It's right there in the inside of this video, Josh Anderson. So I just want to let you know about this one over there. So we talk about Christian DUARTE on this one over there. And then we're starting a new graphic. And I know it's not clear. I'm working on it. But this is the kind of profile players we're going to add during the year, next season, everything like that. Today we talk about Christian DUARTE's 56 game last season, 11 goals, 22 assists for 33 points. He was a trade for the Arizona to Montreal. Again, a first-round pick, a third-round pick. His salary cap for the next 3 years is at $4.5 million. His TOI was 17.22, and the percentage face-up at 56.7. And he played a lot on the special team, and he was the 58th overall pick by the Coyotes. And that's what he did last season, missed over 26 games for the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be a great year for him. I expect the last 22 game of the season under Martin Saint-Louis, he has 17 points. So I talk about the policy, the insurance policy for him because I still believe Cody Dak is not ready. And I give you an idea what I'm talking about inside that video. So every day, you can watching this. This was the episode number 82, ladies and gentlemen. So we try to provide some other graphic every time that. Hopefully, you have a time to watching those videos and watch it until to the end and leave me a comments. And that's what's happening. Of course, if you have any question today, please put the letter Q in front of the question so I can have the time to answer to your question today. It's a Friday fun day, and that's the music. Before the show was more like a mellow music. We're just going to with the flow today. Yeah, nothing right now to be upset. You should never be upset today. It's a great day. It's July. It's summertime. It's sunshine. It's beach. It's vacation. Why not to have a great time together today? And I will welcome each one of you at that moment. First of all, let's see what we have here. The Mr. RJ Calabro back in the house, ladies and gentlemen. The update of everything around the league. RJ, welcome back in the house. High five, coach. Back somewhere, Mr. Stu Peterson. Mr. Stu, welcome back. It's getting hot here. It's getting hot as it's beginning. Mr. Duda, welcome back in the house. Duda missed a couple of days. I'm sure he's traveling around the world. We know he's a guy travel a lot during the summer. So now I look like from what we heard, he's in the Baltimore, Maryland area. Be careful, Duda. Baltimore is not a great area. Do we have time to another story, guys? Let's go. I'm going to do this in 1 minute. So I was coaching an East Coast Hockey League, and I didn't know too much about other cities. And we have to play again Chris Nyland. Chris Nyland was a coach for the Chesapeake. Can I remember the nickname of the hockey team over there? So anyway, Nyland coached only 1 or 2 years in the East Coast Hockey League. And we have to play in Chesapeake. But the big Chesapeake, the water, is a little bit south area of the Baltimore. So we went to Baltimore. We ever had to sleep over there for a couple of days. I think we play a back-to-back game. Usually that's how we do in the East Coast Hockey League. So I said to my son coach, let's go out and have a great time, everything like that. And he said, perfect. So we have a rental car for the coaches. And we drove inside of Baltimore. And we did not go to the... went to the right direction or the right location in Baltimore. And we was trying to stop to get some gas. And the guys beside us, he said, look, if I was you, I would not go out. I would just go back in your car and get out right away. So it was not a nice place to be on this area. It was not like a welcome over there. And we drove out of this area. That's the only thing I know about Baltimore. The fact I went with someone in my life to the Baltimore Orioles. Really nice baseball stadium over there. Anyhow, Mr. Yemo Vartanen is in the house from Finland. Welcome back. Yemo, what's going on in Finland, Mr. Yemo? Do you have some tuna? What's going on over there? Mr. Alexis Dubuc, the scout, is back in the house, directement de la belle province de Québec. On te manque beaucoup, mon Alexis. J'espère que tu passes des très belles vacances, mon Alexis, du mois de juillet. En passant, on voudrait souligner l'absence de Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau. On veut lui souhaiter des très belles vacances à Nicolas et Luc Lafortune. Et on te manque beaucoup, mon Nicolas. On espère te voir bientôt de retour avec nous dans les prochains jours, monsieur Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau. And we have Mr. Inortap, the co-host of the Power Play shows during the summer, is the co-host of the warm-up shows during the winter, and is the moderator at any time. That's why we qualify. Is the Mr. Smile of the Hockey Initial Live Show, Mr. Inortap. Ça va très bien, mon Alexis. Tout va bien ici. J'espère que c'est. I forgot what was the period interesting in the playoff. It was my day. And I don't know what is it right now. I have so many songs now, guys, on my somewhere, somehow.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day.
You make my day. You make my day.
You made my day.
It's like this is one Inortap come in the show. He make the day to everybody. That's the Inortap. He make my day. Stu was forgot to put the cue. That's no problem. There we go. You got it. Mr. RJ, welcome back. Here we go. We have to sing it entirely now. That's coming soon. Happy Friday to the Marco Larrabee back in the house. Would like to sleep is back in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Hope you have an amazing, great day. I have every day work like it's a great day. Every day. Every day. It's the way I face my day. How I'm going to win it today. What I'm going to do to win it. It's always to be a grander every single day. I need to be a grander. Then I need to make a purpose of my day. It's to make an impact to someone. But I have to grind every day. I have to bring that passion every day. That's what I'm talking about. When I put my head on my pillow tonight, I ask myself, did I did something great today? And then I check the box. I need to get better here. And it's how I fall asleep that way. So, hopefully you have an amazing great day, Mr. By the way. Thanks to be a part of the show. Milan Lucic, Calgary Flame, Milan Lucic. You have me worried? Oh, not a problem in our tap. It's all good. It's all good. Do me equal Nick. Here we go. Oleg Kalashnikov, welcome back, Oleg. I don't know, over there, it's cold over there with summertime. I would like to know from Oleg one day is the weather during the summertime in July in this area. So, great video today, coach. Thank you, Marco. Benjamin did well. They were concerned it was a tough spot with KK off a sheet. You're absolutely right, Marco, about this. Thanks, first of all, for the comments. And I think we didn't see the Christian they were racked yet for the Montreal Canadiens. I think he can be better. And I think he can bring something on the more because I think he did not play well the first, 20, 35 game, got hurt. And then under Martin Saint-Louis doing well. So it'll be interesting to watching him about that. What about the captain of the Moderator Organization Show, the winner? He's the winner of the FRENCHY quiz last night, the only one. Have an amazing, great question. An amazing, great game last night. Oh, jeez, I cannot have said something. I'm just impressed by his performance last night. He did by himself. He did not copy Marco or Mark. He go all the way for him. Danny T is the winner last night, ladies and gentlemen, of the FRENCHY quiz. Welcome back. Now we're going to see if he was lucky or he was by knowledge, or we're going to see today if he's going to have a back-to-back W, Mr. Danny T. No pressure for you today, but the people now start to recognize your talent has about your knowledge about hockey, Mr. Danny T. So congratulations again about this one there. I'm obviously on my neck at 3 o'clock today. Be careful, do that. We wish the best. Hey, if we are doing fantasy hockey stuff here, could we have the Leaf make it to the playoff and get past the first round? Yeah, but the good news too is it's like the Leaf. We have 2 seasons. You can go all the way to the end of the season, then you restart the fantasy, so you have a better chance to win that way, Mr. Stu. So thanks to be a part of the show today. Coach, I have to move again tomorrow. All right. Hey, if we're doing having fantasy, okay, start weekend playoff, we get past the first round. I think it's a long weekend in Canada too. Definitely it after a week at work. Long weekend in Canada. Do you have holidays in Canada, or just Marco decide to go long weekend in Canada? Definitely it after a tough week at work. We should have had. And c'est mieux Martin Lapointe or Trevor Timmins? But it's hard to tell you, Alexis, yet, because Martin Lapointe he only worked as a director scout only 1 year, so we have to wait a little bit longer. After 3, 4, 5 years, the result of Martin Lapointe from the draft he did this year, and that's the only thing we can do about this. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to give you an answer. We don't know what happening with his draft pick yet, so just have to be patient and go see what he's going to do. You're welcome, Mr. Stu. Miss Kelly, welcome aboard. Mr. Renault, back in the house today. Renault, welcome back. What do you make of the Owen Tippett sign? Should Dak expect more cash on his deal? I think he got 2 point something, I believe. 1.5 at 2 years. I think for me, Dak is going to be around $2 million. Now, do you consider Tippett like a bridge contract? He's 23 years old. Dak is only 1 year, 21 years old. That's my expectation, Renault, for Dak is about $2 million. That's what I feel about this. They would try to get him, squeeze him at 3 years, $2 million. Or if you want to get 1.8 for 1 year or 2 years, but that would be the max he can get. I would be surprised he go over 2.5. Or if he go at 2.5, you have to sign him for 3 years. So you have to give him an extra year if you want to get 2.5. Well, I believe Dak agent will refuse that. He would prefer to go 2 years, $2 million. He gets $4 million. Now he can reevaluate him in 2 years and give a little bit more money at play a security year at 2.5 for an extra year. So that's the kind of money around he's going to get. Not much, and I don't see less of that one of that. But about American today, try to meet up with him for the coffee. The brother! Time to enroll. The red carpet from the top to the bottom to the top. Let's go. Welcome back, Mr. Nooner Roger. Welcome back, Mr. Roger. Hopefully you're doing well, and glad to see you about this one over there. Roger right now is on the training today. He's with Spook. His training is our buddy dog K9. Roger is in charge about the K9 for the Hockey Nation Live show, and he's our K9 for the jail. About this one over there. Talking about the jail, it's funny, guys. Why not to do this? Let's take a 10-second break. All right? Let's take a 10-second break, and I will be back shortly. And what are you doing, Coach? But I want to take a break. I need to have a drink here. And so let's see what happened this way. And Roger is going to then sing for us. Here we go. Long time we did not hear the gel, and why not to do? It's Friday, so why not to have a good time all together? So that's all about this. We know the driver is Roger, so that's happening about this one over there. So Roger is ready to rock and roll with the gel boss of the Hockey Nation Live show. So down in Baltimore, Mr. Joseph Lahem from Texas. Welcome back, Mr. Joseph Lahem. Oh, tomorrow big fishing competition on my lake. I have a couple of big pike on my freezer ready to win again. Congratulations, Yamo. If you need help, Danny is an expert at the shock. He's doing this about this one over there. So, Yamo, good luck for your competition tomorrow. Go, you make your day, not your day. Thanks so much, Danny T. Very kind of you. Here we go, Susan. Yeah, that's the song. That's about that one over there. After you smash the like, click the share on Twitter and Facebook. Like you follow, no, come back, come check. Thanks so much, Mr. Marco. Punicala. About that one over there. Mr. Free Stuff back in the house. Mr. Natap. Alexis, il a son chien sur lui. Talking about the dog, if you are hungry, let us know because we have, Spook. But now we have, of course, our doggy right there driving all the food for Roger. He's always delivering the meal for Roger every day at 12 o'clock. Sparky bring this lunch for the Hockey Nation Live show. Alex Barnes back in the house. I'm not. Was going down right. And then, good morning from Run with Kings 20, Utah. Welcome back. Our friend Roger DANY. Welcome back. And after, are you going to Fell Point or the water at Peterson Park? Yeah, thanks so much, Roger. Very kind of you about this one over there. Bravo, it's bon. Yes, Alexi is very good about this one over there. Okay, because I need to start again. Oh, have a great one. Do that. Good luck. Do that. Any other rather good player you expect will come from the KHL this year? Not really, Marco. The one already signed in NHL. Secondly, the KHL is already start. So I don't see any one of them right now. We know the only, if you talk about already the one already signed up in NHL this year is in Columbus. Honestly, I can wait watching them play Columbus next season. And I'm talking about Menshikov, I believe his last name. Always forget his last name. Marchenko. Sorry about that. Marchenko guy, Kirill Marchenko. Watch this kid, 22 years old. Is going to be a really good asset for the Columbus Blue Jacket next season. So he's the one I'm watching a lot for next season. But I don't see anything else, Marco, right now for the KHL. And has become a lot in this. You make my break. Here we go. Pierre Martin in the house. Welcome back. Well, Coach, me and Amo, we are on the journey to start back again. Yeah, I know, Nonar, but we know we practice for the upcoming year, Nonar, so we try to get everybody on that one there. The full finished player, Salminen for Vegas was the best from KHL. Other KHL fans got other league. Marco, yeah, many of them changing the league, Yamo. And I will set in. And then you have the kids from Vancouver Canucks. Kuzmenko. That's the one for Vancouver. They are really the two one I'm getting excited for them for the upcoming year about this. About that one over there. Speedy the dog. Here we go in our tap. And thanks for that. I was trying to be seeing there. Here you go. Look like everybody. Thank you, RJ, for update about this one over there. Why would Montreal trade DUARTE right now? Coach needs centerman and less pressure on Dak if he was on the third line. But the only reason about this in our tap is if they trade DUARTE versus another center. Like the discussion was Winnipeg, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Montreal, and there was mentioned a lot DUARTE. Second thing, a lot of teams in NHL are require or they want to know more about Christian DUARTE if they can, if Montreal is on the trade or is on the trade bait by the Montreal Canadiens. And the video purpose of the video was to show should not trade Christian DUARTE until we really know what Kirby Dak represent in the future. So and at $4.5 million, 3 years to go, it's not necessary to trade him like we talk about this in our tap. So my insurance policy about this one over there. Cole, did you hear about the flooding in Vegas at all the night arena are saved? Yeah, I heard this, Renault. I do not know about the Vegas. It looked like it was more downtown on the strip Vegas, where the ring is completely out of the downtown, honestly. And I don't see any problem with that. We don't hear anything on the Twitter account, so I don't think so. It was fun. Casino, parking lot, everything like that was really in damage. You know, the water was floating over there. Like, talking about flooding, we wish the best for the people in Kentucky. We know we have Alan Vaillancourt from Kentucky, really good supporter of the Hockey Nation Live show. Live in Kentucky, and I have a chant to her, like, it's all safe for him, but all the people over there, they lost a couple of people, so in the flooding, and all the, all the fire around the world right now, more in California right there. We wish the best for the people, and hopefully everything will be safe, and not easy time. It's fun ways. Mr. Dan Asham, welcome back in the house.
You are awesome.
And Miss Colette Asham, welcome. The next one, you'll be able. Good morning. And that up. Why do you bet Adidas jersey? Why would you ban Adidas jersey? They don't ban them, and they're not renewing together. Both of them. That's a good point you mentioned about this one over there. So what happening, ladies and gentlemen, is that I don't know which one is it, so we'll try to see what it looked like. Let's see what we have here. Here we go. I got it. The company Adidas have a contract with the NHL, I believe, from last year, 2 years ago. So they have maybe 4 years contract, something like that, and they decide to not renew their agreement for 23-24. So in 2 years, they're going to have another new company make the jersey. We know they was with Reebok before that. So and Adidas did a pretty good job. So and they're supposed to have a new jersey retro again this season in NHL. So it'll be interesting to see that. But you're absolutely right. No agreement about this. I know you began that the opponent IH is not resulted yet. Yamo, Marcheco Gazan could be a very good agree. Yeah. We'll be interested to follow them, Yamo, for them and Vancouver and the Canucks Blue Jacket. Do you think Montreal need to target a top young goalie prospect? I mentioned it well before. That'd be great, Marco. I think Montreal, to fill out their spot, it would be more on the UFA. They tried to get Wolf and the trade with Tyler Toffoli, but Calgary does not want to move with Wolf. And it's funny because I'm going to make a video about the top 10 best goaltender in NHL under 25 years old, Marco. And Wolf is really impressive for everywhere he's been on the WHL. And now with the American Hockey League, you have a great, he's only 6 foot. He's another Saros, honestly. But Dustin Wolf is a great one. For the Montreal Canadiens, they have a couple of good ones. Not a great as a super elite goaltender, but that's the new ways in NHL, right? And they will have to figure out something in Finland and Sweden and Russia. At least something pop up in the next 3 years in North America, but we don't have that kind of quality super elite goaltender right now. And they're all coming from Russia the last couple of years. And Montreal, I believe they're going to get now. I mentioned yesterday that one over there about possible Montreal would keep Jake Allen. I wouldn't be surprised. But something I have to follow up. Great question, Marco, about this one over there. I'm not a big fan of Tibet. I'm out of this condo. It's too much. Tu peux remettre un Pullman, Michael Ryder, good shooter, but one-dimensional. Yeah. He came in this league, guys, with an average skater. And I have an opportunity to watch him a lot with the Florida Panthers at young age because he was practicing. He was the morning practice. I was there at that time, and but you can see his skating was not like the fastest one, and he had just a one shot. And I'm not sure it's really, could be good enough for him. It's like Michael Ryder, but I don't think so. He would be that kind of the scorer in NHL. I don't see him to score more at 20 goals and more like a third line. He would get some power play because sometimes he is good. And with Flowers right now, they don't have a lot of players. So he maybe have that kind of possibility. But I don't see him a long term in NHL. I see that guy's going to further out somewhere in Sweden, Finland, or KHL at some point in the next 5 years. My expectation is really low about him. About this one. Great one, trade Wolf, Marco Koshen, Matual, try hard to get him. Yeah, absolutely right about this one. Here we go. Breaking news, Jonathan Zorno is back in South Florida. Aaron Black is getting married this weekend. Oh, Aaron, get married. Wow. Congratulations. Awesome for Aaron Ekblad. Good night. We have signed Brendan Pacha to a 1-year contract extension. Yeah, absolutely right about this, RJ. Got your name for this. Talking about RJ and everybody here. Let's see what we have here. Owen Tippett. Talking about him. A 2-year contract, $1.5 million with the Flyers. We have yesterday Capo Caco. What a name in hockey. Signed a 2-year contract with the New York Rangers. Will be interesting what he's going to. I think it was $2.1 million for the contract. We have Mathieu Joseph have an agreement with the Ottawa Senator. Joseph, 4 years at $2.95 million AAV per year. And that's another player can flourish under the Ottawa Senator for the year come. We know he was straight from the Tampa Bay against Nick Paul at the trade deadline. And then Patrick Marleau is just going to be all the way to the rafter as a retired number 12 for the San Jose Sharks. What an amazing, great hockey player, Marleau. And he's an icon in San Jose Sharks for sure. So congratulations for Mr. Patrick Marleau. Mr. Jose Duarte back in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Jose. Hopefully you're doing well. There we go. Mr. Matthew Slater. Matthew Slater, supporter, member. Thanks so much to be with us today. Jose David Rand McGill named assistant coach. Thanks so much, Mr. RJ, about Rand McGill. About this, we have a signature this morning. Tippett sign rep. We get everything like that. Has any other company stepped up yet to take over for the, not yet in our tap. We don't have anything. They don't hear anything yet. They don't have a lot, right? Nike and Ken Under Armour. Would be interesting about this. Ebla would get injured on their own wedding. Yeah, but I can't wait to, it's funny when you follow Barkov, Ekblad, and Huberdeau like me for the last 6 years. I live here in Florida. And they was like, I call them like the teenager hockey. And everywhere you go, I follow the deal downtown and low Las OZ, and they all have a condominium at this area. They don't live in South Miami. They really live on the Fort Lauderdale area. And they was like a teenager, right? They were all three together, the three amigos, and with that kind of money, they have a boat and they enjoy it. And it was great time for them. But now you can see Ekblad get married. Barkov is right now alone. He have Landell stay at his apartment. And now Huberdeau leave the building. So they become really the the next step in their life, and would be be interesting about what they're going to go that way for the Florida Panthers. By the way, next year. Coach, can still Ekblad wife go to tail end? Yeah, I don't think so. So it would be a really bad move from her to do that. And I would not do that for Aaron Ekblad. I understand, but no time to do that. Je look up my chance on for yeah, we'll find F. I think they'll have one out personally. He think he can score more with a more liberal club. I don't think so, Renault. Christian Dvorak, honestly, at any moment we heard something about him. He was really quiet personalities in hockey. Don't talk a lot. He's rare. He's on the press conference, and he's happy in Montreal. He loved to play under Martin St. Louis. So I don't know why he would like to score. First of all, he never a scorer in NHL. He's always been like an average 18 goal. So I don't think so. That's what he wants to do that way. Thought about the trade going on right now. I don't know which one you're talking about, Duda. Which trade? Coach, what do you think of the Sean press conference? He wants to clarify things where he is hurt, right? I've been there. I have been there. Like when I get fired, guy, it's never fun for any reason, and for days or week, you really feel alone and you really feel guilty because you're always thinking about you fail. It's a failure, right? And I wish I could do this, and I wish I could change it, and I wish could. I'm talking about Minor. Him is an NHL. He a part of the biggest team in Canada, where the social media and it's really everything, right? And to get out that way, it takes time to come back. It takes time to reflect. It takes time to recovery. It takes time to see another way or perspective of what's happening, to evaluate, to reevaluate. And then after that is, okay, what's next? What I'm looking for? But I think he wants to make a statement where he wants to explain what is hurt, why he was hurt from the inside, the Cole Caulfield situation, the fact he was in the dark or left out by the new management, everything like that. The fact like the message or the plan change between Marc Bergevin to the new management, and after that you can see the result with Martin St. Louis because the plan changed and he explained. So it was not the purpose of this interview to try to get another job. It was just to clarify things, could be understanding by fans, people, but I can see his feeling, his emotion, but at the same time, when you are in front of the mirror, you're the reflect of who you are, and you have to be honest too at the same time to say, look, I maybe not take the right decision here. Maybe I should not put Kotkaniemi out of the lineup and put Eric Stahl. When people say, oh, because the Charm, they went to the final conference, you have to give credit at some point, but I think they have a lot of miscommunication between him and the players. They have and I don't know why, but you see a couple of times where he was screaming between Drouin and Ducharme. So the respect of him around the locker room, I don't know at that level. I was not there anyway. But yeah, it was not really good if you think about everything happening for the following year. So he explained Bergeron was about the outcome, and the new management was about the development, and he feel left over because he have no message to know what it was the plan. So that's the first, honestly, the interview. I apologize, it took me 5 minutes to explain my point, but I think it's important. I think he's a human being, and you always, but he's not always. Every time you have a failure, and I would say this guy that way. You have two ways. You have the desire to be great, to reach greatness, right? To get the best of yourself, the desire. And then you have another way where your mindset shake and you start to, wait. The desire to not fail. That's two completely different things. And many people, athletes, coaches, CEO, dad, mom, teacher, whatever you are, that's where you need to have a great mindset. Because the one take advantage is the one said, I'm desire to reach the best of myself, to reach greatness, to become who I want to be. And the another one, he said, I'm desire to not fail. So he see a failure at the end. He worry to fail. And the one said, you know what? It would take me many times to fail to reach the greatness inside of me. And that's how the perspective of the mindset of someone. So people have to be different ways to thinking about that over there. So sorry about that, but I think it was important to mention about this. Talking about the trade for Chicago Blackhawks. Now, can I say right now, he's talking about everything. I like Sean press conference, but he's not good NHL coach, no matter what he might think about this. Free the Loom would win the NHL contract. Possible. Is Ketchuk invited to the Eggblad wedding? I think he was invited in our tap. He got the invitation, but Ketchuk he cannot go. He had to take care about his new condominium. He had to paint it. He had to make some new furniture and everything like that. And he just said, look, I just came back for another wedding of my brother, and I got traded that night, so I don't want to go to a new wedding. Who knows what could happen over there. About this one. The league believe Colorado should never have been allowed this terrible. What will the Maple Leaf do? Not much, honestly. Duda. I think they try to maybe minimize their cap. I would say to you, trade possible, Kerfoot or Justin Ole, but not many things could happen over there, honestly. I don't see anything else for that one over there. DUARTE will improve as well as with the new coaching staff at all level. Pierre Martin, I agree with you. Todd Bertuzzi is getting married in Colorado. Great place to be married. About this, a lot of players get married this summer. We have a few people did it already. Mr. William McCleary in the house. It's smart, William, to be a part of this. Not smart to be critical of management. Thought if you want another job, ask Ted Nolan. Oh, Patrick, yeah, absolutely right about this one over there. What Joseph selling can be a coin per clip. No. I don't see that about Mathieu Joseph. I still believe he'll be a third line, bottom line, 15 goal, and maybe 40 points. Renault about this one over there. I don't see him like to be like a 30 goal and 50 assists, example, to get 80 points. I don't see that for Mathieu Joseph. No, I've been wrong before, but I don't see that. I don't see him at the top 6 for the Ottawa Senator. And if I was him, I would working on the special team like a PK. I think he can become, because he's very fast and, you know, he have some skill, honestly, but at 30-50, I don't see that Renault, or at 20-60, I don't see that for that one over there. Coach Sean was right about men game miss as played tough as all sickness during COVID. It was another way, right? Did not help. But again, the management should be ashamed about asking $100 for the guilty sauce it's cheaply made with the child labor jersey. I'm not sure about this one over there, Renault, about the jersey, everything like that. I don't get there a lot, so I have to leave. Bit early games, many of that want to go. Have a great day, Marco. Thanks again. Alexandre Dubois, welcome back. Number 1 friends of the Buffalo Sabres. Thanks to be with us today. Don't worry, Pierre-Martin Huberdeau not going to play with the Montreal Canadiens. And I try to give you a percentage. I still believe he will stay with Calgary Flame next season. He will sign a 7-8 years. I don't know, because he's 30 years old. I don't know Calgary gave him that one over there. They was willing to give 9.5. So can he get a 7-year at $63 million? Because now he live in Canada, maybe $10 million. I still believe he will still over there. I don't think so. I think Montreal will going to make a big mistake to sign Jonathan Huberdeau. With all the respect for the players, but give him $7 million for 7 years, $10 million, $70 million, when he's going to be at 34, 35, 36, 37, equal carry price. And I don't see that. And if someone can convince me he can score a lot of goals in the playoff, if someone can tell me he's going to be a forechecker, win the battle in the playoff, I don't see that. So if your best player is Jonathan Huberdeau at $10 million per year and he don't show up at the playoff, like Johnny Gaudreau does not show up a lot in the playoff, that's a red flag for me. And I don't know why you're going to put all your money on Jonathan Huberdeau and it will not be that kind of players you're looking for. And I still believe in hockey anymore. If you're a smart GM, do not put all the money on one specific players. And obviously, at 31 years old, a 7-year contract, that brings you at 38 years old. That will reflect exactly. I say, yeah, he's going to be good next season for Montreal. Montreal is not going to be good for the next 3 years. So, when the Montreal be the top 10 in NHL, he's going to be 34 years old. At $10 million, do you really believe Jonathan Huberdeau is going to be the best winger, left winger in NHL at 34 years old? I don't think so. Do you think he will deserve his $10 million? I don't think so. That's the biggest problem you get with Jonathan Huberdeau. Take that money, sign a 26 years old UFA at any position, at any time, you win. Because you get the 26, the 27, the 28, the 29, and the 30 years old. 5 years is prim versus a guy like Huberdeau, where you're going to get 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 30 years old. I cannot thinking why Montreal Canadiens are going to put all the eggs at a veteran players over 30 years old. I don't see that. I really don't see that. I don't know why they will do that. Let's see. Yeah, Coach Mete just got married. He has his best friend, Mitch Bonner. Here we go, Jose. That's a great connection over there. Chum asked the coach, Michel, next to like Rebdes was doing, Renault. Going from charter jet around the continent would be nice. He has his ego. You know what, Renault? I'll be honest with you. That's proved me how Stéphane Robitaille is. That I have so many admire a guy have an NHL title working with one of the best team in NHL and said, you know what? I don't need to do this. No, he want to go back and give back to the young man, 15 years old. This is like, wow. No ego right there. He don't really care. He just want to give back. He loved the game. That's what I'm so impressed by Stéphane Robitaille. You have to act. You have to applaud this man what he did last season. Martin St. Louis coaching Double A with his son. The players want to give back, and you have other players. They don't do anything. You can blame Patrick Roy all day long. Selfish, all about me, but he gave back to the young men, 18, 17, 19. For me, that's priceless. That's priceless. When someone wants to give back to the young men, you cannot ask for more about that. Listen, Coach Martin. The game has passed by 20 years old scores, but they enjoy the boss right now on this one. About that, Justin Cordero, welcome aboard, Justin Cordero. Welcome back, Justin. Hopefully doing well. Glad to see you. Matthew Tkachuk on the Panthers. Yep, he is. Oh, the Panthers would be good for the team for the upcoming year, for sure. Their script here in Toronto, it's fun, and USA Canadian contract are really little. They have a scribe here in Toronto that the flew off the front and USA Canadian contract are really little. But the problem right now, William, is right now in NHL, you're getting now more and more. It's all about the tax right now between Canadian and you think about John Tavares. But John Tavares, he make less money to Stamkos and Tampa Bay. Stamkos make 8.5 and Tavares make 11.5, $3 million more. But Tavares is taxed at 53.3. Stamkos is taxed at 18%. And until, I believe, if the NHL cannot stabilize or square all the taxes around the team, Canadian cannot make any team Canadian have a difficult time to compete. I don't see that. Today, the news 3 years ago, they will give Huberdeau $9 million. He would be happy to come home. Huberdeau will not have to be the saver, although we still give him. I'm not agreeing on that. He will not accept $9 million Canadian. That report him $4.5 million. He's going to be on the market, and the team and USA are going to get him more. And I see again, really bad to sign any players, not Huberdeau, any players at 31 years old to put him the best player of your team at $9 million, $10 million, $11 million. You are, if you don't learn already what's going on in the league, but I don't know if the GM can see a GM over there. Because you cannot give that kind of money at any players over 31 years old. Carlson, Burns, Price, we can go all the way like that. The 80% players, 90% players go down. Look, Milan Lucic. That's the reason the video today. Josh Anderson equal Milan Lucic. It would be bad. You sign any players over 31 years old, a 7-8 year contract at $9 million. This is going to be a failure at the end of the day. And again, they can do what they want. But I'm telling you right now what my prediction about any players in NHL, 31 years old, sign a contract like that, it's not the right way to build a team. If you want to rebuild, if you want to build a team, you don't go that direction. Should be the app make the playoff this year or not. Yeah, William does not really matter. If you have a Tavares type of contract where all the cash is saying bonus is every year, it's crazy. It's not a matter, Renault, you still tax on the contract. It's not about it. The signature contract is the guarantee contract. But at the end of the day, it's taxable. Coach, rumor of playing Kerfoot in Hall to Islanders, you thought possible. I think the Islanders right now are shopping different players around the league. They still negotiate with Kadri. They talk about Piquet Subban over there. It could happen there, Justin Old. But I don't know why they would sign a guy like, bring this kid at 30 years old. Kerfoot is limited with one more year, become a UF free. It's a rumor over there. Marchand is getting better with age. Why not Huberdeau? Because the 90% in our tap, Marchand is at $5.6 million or $6.2 million. Right? And that's the problem. 90% play go down. Now, he can be good at 31, 32, 33. But those years, and that's not help Montreal Canadiens, they're not going to be the top best team in NHL. So you're going to spend $30 million veteran players where he's going to be on his decline after that. That's the purpose of my equation. Now, if you are a top, like Ottawa, Saint Giroux, what, 2-3 years? They just spend $9.5 million. They did with the DeBrincat. He's 24 years old. That's worth it. The age play again Huberdeau. And the Montreal play again for the money they gave to him. Damn, coach. I don't say contract, Dax. What is your opinion? I believe it's a deterrent to come to Canada. Dufoulé, William, they're not going to tell everybody, right? But look, Matthew Tkachuk, William. Look the team he mentioned. There was all about tax. It was all about tax. The choice of Tkachuk. That become a serious problem. And they will not tell at the end of the day, but it's really there. Frenchy quiz to that. Martin don't be convinced. Remember, he said he's staying in Florida for the live. Huberdeau, yeah, you're absolutely right. And I forgot I should mention in our tab is if they trade him, that's the only way he can get out of Florida. I have to leave early today, not a problem, William. William, the main problem is the escrow payment force on the player, except for the select elite who are paid with bonus, which is exempt from the escrow scam about this one there. But it's taxable, Renault. The money escrow and everything like that, Renault does not change. It's any player make $1, it's taxable. Signing bonus, performance bonus, AAV contract, it's all taxable. Give me most player on number one minimum age contract within tax, that's okay. Any news around the NHL? Namia is too much concern is up than player, but Montreal we have a world season observer better. What a team. Why did the NHL decide to go with USA currency for paying all the players when NHL was found in Canada? As because you have a 27 team, 25 team, and USA versus 32 run. About this one over there. One more reason I've been playing for the field, right? Should the law we pay NHL player a net and go on the strike until they get better working condition? No, Renault, because they have no power. The guys at the lower say, hey, you know what? Not a problem. We have about 35 and the truck waiting for you to fall apart. So it will not working about it. Will Charles retire? I would not be surprised, Jose, about it. Why did they give Kudrow 9.75 at 29 years old about this? Because he's 2 years at front and up top for them. And that's the only reason about this. But again, it will be the same problem at the end of the day. When you hit the 33, 34, 35, 36, Jimmy Benn, Tyler Seguin, Palmieri, and we cannot. But now, you have exception at the rules, right? It can become an exception. But the chance are 90%, 10% he can become a Brett Marchand. I think Hughes Gordon and Molson are the faster track. The coach is going to be good this season. Yep. About this, Sean Wright should be signed with the Avs. The point is Montreal can sign him for even $10 million, but only 3 years. They don't have to go 7 years. But why Huberdeau in our tap is going to sign a 3 years contract? When you can have a guarantee 56 million, 60 million from any other team in NHL. Mr. Phil, we got Blackwood and Vanecek, New Jersey Devils. Welcome aboard, Mr. Phil. If Blackwood is 100%, we're going to be good. If it's a Blackwood like 2 years ago, Phil, that'd be great for them for sure. About this, I have an extra at 3 o'clock. Sebastian Cossa, welcome. Pressure challenge. Welcome, RJ. What on the rampart, so is association motivated by profit padding and Rapitas want to be an NHL head coach, $5 million per a year, so he have to start at the bottom. Do you think Grant Anderson can play 40 games this season, coach? I'll be surprised he can do that, Alexandre. He's still 42 years old. Look, Mike Smith, Alexandre, I give you an idea right there. Mike Smith, 41 years old, struggle. And look, Shara, the last 2 years, struggle. Pray for you, Sunny, and for next journey. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the quiz. Let's go that. Already 1 o'clock. You guys keep me awake here. You give me rock and roll here all the time, and we appreciate for your participation today at the Hockey Nation Show. Can Danny repeat what he did last night? 3 easy questions, ladies and gentlemen, today. It's all about the loss. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. How many losses the Division Atlantic had last season? All teams combined, 258 losses. All the 8 teams. Is it under, over, or exact? Do the run with Kings. Yamo. Alexandre. Renault. Mark Rabin. I just love Mark Rabinowitz. Mark show up only at the end. I love it. Jose Duarte, Renault. Anybody else? Pierre Martin. Anybody else? And out top. Here we go. We have a,
Oh my God!
we have a few good answers today. Congratulations. The answer is A.
Oh my God!
Duda, Renault, Mark, Jose Duarte, and Enartap score. Congratulations for each one of you. And let's move on to question number 2. Danny, you under coach. All right, got it. Danny, apologize about that one. How many lost in OTL? All the team in the Western Conference last season. 145 lost. Under, over, or exact? Yeah, Danny, you got it. Sorry about that. Duda. RJ, Yamo. Run with Kings, Alexandre Dubois. Joseph Laham. Mark Rabinowitz. Jose Duarte. Pierre Martin. Renault. We missed Danny and Enartap. Pierre Martin, Danny, Enartap. What is Mr. Enartap? Anybody knows the answer to Mr. Enartap? That's the only one we don't get in the contest, Mr. Enartap. Over. Here we go, guys. Some of you did very well.
God!
The answer is over. Congratulations, Mr. Enartap and Duda. Mark Rabinowitz and Jose Duarte take the lead at 2. And Danny, Joseph Laham, and Renault and Pierre Martin are at 1 at this moment. Congratulations for each one of you. And one more time. And for the winner of the day, which conference had the most OTL last season in NHL? 149 loss. Is it the East? Is it the West? But it could be both. What is your answer for the winner of the game today? Congratulations, everybody. Danny, Run with King. Yamo, Duda. RJ, Renault. Alexandre Dubois. Jose Duarte. Mark Rabinowitz. Joseph Laham. I miss Enartap. Renault. Enartap. Pierre, Pierre Martin. So here's what happening, guys. Duda, Mark, Jose, and Enartap, all 4 had 2 good answers. They all answer A and B. Danny answers C. Can Danny tie the game and maybe win with the rest of the crew? He did it! Danny is the winner! With Duda, Mark Rabinowitz, Jose Duarte, and Enartap, all of 5 are with 2 good answers. Joseph, Pierre Martin, Yamo, Renault finished with 1 on the leaderboard, and RJ Calabro. The rest of you are 0-3. But congratulations, 5 of you today. Good job, Danny. You win Today again. I love it. Congratulations for all the winners today. Here we go.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Danny, if you continue like this, everybody was going to copy you anymore, Danny. So, as you are the right one over there. Thank you so much, everybody, for your participation today. We appreciate, yes, Pierre, ABC today. You are so right about that. Yesterday was all about under. But today we change the principle of the contest. Thank you so much, everybody, for your participation. Again, we are back at 9 o'clock tonight about prediction in NHL. I can wait to see you tonight. Until then, of course, have an amazing, great afternoon. Be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, find a way to dominate your second half or what? Yes, 2022. We love you, people. Have an amazing, great day, everybody.
And get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise.
Thank you, Mr. RG Calabro, the helper. What about the moderator? We have today enough that Danny, the captain, and the assistant captain, Jose Duarte. Thanks so much, everybody, for your participation today at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Thanks for all the members of the Hockey Nation Live Show. And we want to thank Black Ops Fan 97, Judah, Joseph Lahan, Renaud, Mark Rabinowitz, Enoch Tap, Pierre Martin, Yamo, Audrey Calabro, William McClary, Marco Larabi, Roger, Haley, and many more of you. Until then, my friend, enjoy your rest of your day.
You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now?
Just be sure not that you come back for 9 o'clock tonight after you visit.
Thank you, RJ.